It's 29th of August when I'm doing this video, just before it goes live on Saturday, the 30th of August. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You can see from the thumbnail and the title, today I'm going to talk about top 5 places where you should live in Malta and why. And before I jump into the video and give you all these places, I want to just make a small disclaimer. There are so many beautiful areas in Malta that you can live, and also some of these areas that I might say that they're the top places to live in Malta, some people might disagree for several different reasons. This video is very subjective. I'm going to give you my overview for you guys to know if you would like to live in a village in Malta, if you would like to live by the sea in Malta, if you would like to be more cosmopolitan area of the island. So this video is going to cover different areas according to what some people might like. Some people like the traditional part of Malta. Anyway, I don't want to ramble a lot. I really want to go straight into the topic of today's video. I have all the 5 cities on my phone here on the side, and I will just talk without any script. I will just give you my take on these areas after me living in Malta for more than 10 years. The first city that I have for you guys is the city from where I'm filming this video, beautiful Sliema. Sliema is a cosmopolitan part of the island. There are the biggest shopping malls on the island over here, bars, restaurants, beach clubs, you name it, Sliema has everything. It's quite central location. The ferry that goes to Valletta, it's in Sliema, and it's an area that's quite urban, and of course it's an area that accommodates a lot of tourists all year around. Now, some people might disagree and they might say, oh, Sliema is dirty, a lot of young people in Sliema, especially over the summertime, students. Mentioning Sliema as a place where you could live, it's because it's a cosmopolitan part of the island, quite central, and someone who is coming over to Malta and doesn't want to use a car, the best place is to live in Sliema. Now, Sliema has the front line overlooking the sea where I am at the moment, which is beautiful, amazing view, but everything is new, everything is modern. The backside of Sliema has the core feel, it has the architecture, the charm of Malta. I already have a video of inside the depth of Sliema. You guys can find it on my YouTube channel. I will try to link it down in the description. Every time I say that I'm gonna link something in the description, it's not there. But anyway, if you scroll through my videos, I have 500 videos, guys, you will find it somewhere in the last 10 videos. Anyway, the reason why I'm mentioning Sliema also as a place where people can live is because it has several parts of Sliema that are quite beautiful. They're for people who have quite a lot of money. For example, speaking about the Tinia Point, there are apartments overlooking Valletta, and they're exactly on the edge of Sliema, so there is no any possibility for anyone to build anything in front of you. And it's a very quiet area of Sliema as well. Amazing views, next to the shopping mall, restaurants, bars, you have everything. I didn't mention that you guys, if you want to be in a cosmopolitan area, you should live in St. Julian's. Definitely no, because unfortunately St. Julian's has the nightlife area of Pacheville, and this year was, I believe, the worst year of tourists who arrived in Malta this part and did quite a lot of mess. I think that in my 10 years of living in Malta, I have never seen so many disrespectful people that they did quite a lot of damages to the image of Malta, to the local people, to us that are living here as residents. But I'm not gonna go much into details about this because it's a very sensitive topic that actually needs full take from my side about this, so I can explain to you more in details. Maybe I will make a video about it, but we'll see. Anyway, moving on, we have the second city that I suggest for people to live in, which is Marsascala. Marsascala is a beautiful place for people who would like to be in a coastline town, which offers everything from hairdressers, barbers, pharmacies, markets that are open 24 hours, beaches where you can go to swim. And it's also in a nice area where you can find local people and you can find also foreign people that are living over there. So it's quite an international area. It has beautiful areas where you can go for a walk, a lot of nice promenades in Marsascala. Restaurants, bars, you have pretty much everything over there. Now, I didn't mention about the price points because I'm gonna leave this accommodation in Malta and rents in Malta for a separate video. But Sliema is the most expensive when it comes to rent out of all these areas that I'm going to mention in today's video. Moving on from Marsascala, we have another beautiful place where I suggest people to live, especially for those who would like to live in a place that has a lot of charm, Maltese culture, tradition and architecture. And this is, drumroll please, one of the 3 cities, which is Vittoriosa or Birgu. I was about to say Birgu, then Vittoriosa. Birgu, it's absolutely beautiful, and I have done several videos about Birgu on my YouTube channel, and I even have a video named "This is the most beautiful town in Malta," and definitely it stands for. It's also an area that has a marina, so you have a promenade where you can go for a walk. On this marina promenade, it's full of restaurants where you can go to have just a coffee, a cocktail, lunch, dinner, you name it, it's there. But it also has all these beautiful cobbled streets where you can just go walk and feel like you are in a museum. Because Malta, at certain areas, it does feel like an open air museum. And Birgu is one of those cities. Wow, I'm very fast to these videos. I think I'm not gonna have a lot of cuts. Hope you guys like also the setup and the background, everything that you're seeing. Anyway, now we are moving with the city or town or village number 4 that I suggest for people to live in, which is the one and only Zurrieq. Now, when I mention Zurrieq, some people might be like, oh my God, Alex, what are you saying? Zurrieq, it's a village. It's a place where you're going to meet Maltese people. It's a village that has its own charm and a feel. When you go inside and when you start walking around, you will feel how the local people are actually living in Malta. And this is an area that if someone wants to live there, you definitely need to have a car, because to commute around, it's a bit not difficult, but more challenging. You spend a lot of time if you use public bus and a lot of money if you're using taxis in Malta. So definitely anyone who is looking for peace, quiet, tranquility, go to Zurrieq. This is a place that it's kind of, I'm trying to find something to compare with in UK or in US. Can't really find anything, but anyway. So Zurrieq, it's a place that you can recharge your batteries over there. You can go for a walk in a really nice places. You have nature, you have parks as well, and you also have the Blue Grotto, so you can do a whole nice walk towards the Blue Grotto and enjoy over there for ice cream, coffee, drink, lunch, dinner, you name it. And now we are going to the last city that I suggest. It's in my top 5 places of where you can live in Malta. And this is for those people that would like to be in a place that it's close to the sea. You can go to the beach, you can be next to a sandy beach, but also at the same time you're going to be in a town where you can have all the amenities, and practically you can live in this place even without having a car. This is Mellieha. Now, I know that some people might say, oh, Alex, it would have been better if you said St. Paul's Bay instead of Mellieha. Guys, Mellieha has its own charm and it's beautiful. St. Paul's Bay as well, side of Bujiba, but that's another topic. I think that Mellieha offers quite a lot for people who would like to live in Malta and be in a town where they can go to restaurants, they can walk around, they can find pharmacies, they can find shops that are open 24/7, they can find little pubs, they can find traditional restaurants. And at the same time, they also have places where they can go down to the beach, and the biggest beach in Malta, which is called Adira Bay, it's in Mellieha as well. You have really nice coffee shops where you can go in Mellieha. I am someone who stays more in the central and in the south part of Malta rather than the north part of Malta, but each time when I go to visit my friends in Mellieha, I always love it and I really enjoy it. And sometimes I stay on a sleepover over there and I really say, oh wow, Mellieha, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. And also for the rich people who are watching this video, if there are any millionaires that are watching Alex and Malta on YouTube, you can go and rent a house or you can buy a villa in Santa Maria Estates, which is in the neighborhood of Mellieha. This is a place that you can rent a villa for like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 euros a month, or you can buy a villa that's worth of like 5 million or more. Speaking about this, if anyone is moving over to Malta and it's in need on any real estate, you have your man over here. You also have my Calendly link in the description of today's video, guys. You can click the Calendly link and you can book one-on-one call with me if you're interested to get more information about Malta. Or if any tourist is watching this, you also have a link of my guidebook that I have created that you can find, and you can download it and practically create your own itinerary about holiday in Malta. So after this self-promo, I want you guys to tell me in the comment section which is your top 5 cities to live in Malta and why. And please, I know that now people will disagree. Alex, no, Mellieha is like this. Alex, no, Marsascala is like that. Whatsoever. Guys, we all have opinions and I really enjoy to read your opinions and read your comments as well. But let's leave anyone who lives in Malta here to judge and say, oh yeah, I think this is a good idea. Anyone who is watching this video and it's already living in Malta, please just write down the city where you live, why you love it, and what you don't like about it. Perfect. And maybe we can do another video out of those comments. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it down below. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is completely for free. And until I see you in my next one, bye.